Hello everyone, this is Rick and thanks for joining. This is the 13th PowerPoint 2007 tutorial, and today's topic is hyperlinks or working with hyperlinks within PowerPoint. So this is a pretty nice feature to have when you want to do anything from having a clickable option to send someone to a URL address, or to send them to another part of the presentation, open up another presentation, or some other type of action such as being able to send an email to the author, things of that nature. So what I'm going to do is, first thing I've done here is I've just put an example PowerPoint 2007 topic. So in this case I want to insert a hyperlink that will take the user back to a PowerPoint slide, so take them to another slide. So what I'll do is I'll highlight the part that I want to be action, the action to be taken on, and that's that whole text line right there, and I say action, and then you notice there's two options here. There's one that will take action on a mouse over, so when the mouse goes over that hyperlink, or on a mouse click. So we're going to do the mouse click. I'm going to lift that up. You can see there's several options here. You can hyperlink it to something like like a slide in the deck. You can hyperlink it to a URL, another PowerPoint presentation, or another file for that matter. You can run different programs. So if you click that, you'll get an option to browse and go find the program. There's no macros installed right now, otherwise that would be an option, or different actions or sounds you can play and things like that. So we're going to go ahead and hyperlink it to another slide. So there's these default options like next slide, previous slide, and so forth. But in this case, I'm going to go ahead and choose slide, and then I'm going to choose, it lists all my slides here. I'm going to choose the PowerPoint training slide, and I'm going to say OK. I click it, and now I have a hyperlink here that when clicked will take me back to that page. We're going to go ahead and demo that in a second here. But another thing I want to show you is you can go over to, you can send someone to a URL. So how you do that is, I'm going to go ahead and just type PowerPoint 2007 on the web, and I'm going to, this time I only want to underline web, so, or highlight web, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to say insert hyperlink, and then you notice this was from a previous one, so my topic over here was email, so I'm going to say existing file or web page, and then I can do this a couple different ways. I can type out a URL, I can go find a URL, or I can click my down arrow. In this case we'll just choose this URL, the Microsoft one, and that pull down is going to list your recent URLs that you visited. So you say OK, now I've linked to that. So now I'll show you what these look like. So I click right here, it will take me back to that slide. Now I'm going to go forward. If I click right here, it will open up a browser, as you can see, and it will bring me to the Microsoft page. So I'm going to minimize that and show you a couple of other neat little things we can do here. So I'm going to highlight this one again, the web, and I'm going to right click it and say edit hyperlink. And one of the things I want to do is put a screen tip on. And what the screen tip is some information that will pop up when you hover over the link before you click it. So I'm going to say takes you to the Microsoft.com website, and then I say OK, and I say OK. I can do the same thing here on this one. I can highlight it and say edit hyperlink, and then I can click screen tip and put a screen tip in there. I'm going to leave it off of there for time reasons. So now you notice if I go over here, I get the little pop-up that says takes you to the Microsoft.com website. So another thing I want to share with you is, let's say you wanted to put an email link in here. Email the author your comment. Your comments. So now I can take email, highlight it, and go to insert hyperlink, and now over here on the link to, I'm going to choose email address. I'm going to put 10-minute train at gmail.com, and I'm going to put in the subject line PowerPoint 2007 hyperlink. Whoop. Comments, and I'm going to say OK. And now I have an active email link. I click it, and it will come up and automatically send me or start that email, the body of the email for me. So those are the main things I wanted to share with you today. Please drop me your comments, please subscribe, and if there's any specific topics that you want to see on any of the Microsoft Office products or other programming applications such as Java, C++, those are things I'm going to be doing in the future here. So that's really what I want to share with you today, and thanks for joining.